Today we wanted to show you roller shade and zebra shade gaps explained. So as popular as these products are currently, we do have a lot of customers who either are unaware or don't quite understand why it is that some of these products do have larger gaps than other products that you can find on the market. So we're going to show you that. This is a zebra shade or dual shade that we have installed in the front of our showroom. If you look up at the top, you're going to notice that the headrail is pretty tight. It's measured pretty tight to the wood trim here. Then you go ahead and look at the fabric and how wide it is in reference to the overall headrail width. There's a pretty big gap there. This is normal, this is expected, and this is why. Roller shades fabrics are going to be cut significantly narrower than the headrail. They do that so that when they go up and roll up, they're not going to start fraying and getting damaged on the edges. This isn't something that I order a certain way or anybody else in this industry. This is the way manufacturers make them. They take a larger deduction on the fabric width than on the headrail, and especially when compared to other products, for example, a blind, a honeycomb shade. There's a huge difference here. But again, what that does is allows it to go up and down without damaging the fabric. The downside to that is, yes, you are going to, visually, you're gonna have a gap there. Some people don't love that. Truth be told, when we get in blackout or room darkening fabrics, that gap does become much more visible. It's the same size, but visually it looks much larger. So you just wanna be prepared for that. I find with my customers, when I prepare them and give them the information up front, this is acceptable to them. However, when people don't know what to expect, that's when they get something installed and they're unhappy, which obviously we don't want that. So we just wanted to show you today what this gap looks like. It's not going to typically be an actual privacy issue for most people. Most windows, our showroom's pretty old. We have older windows, so the metal trim here is very small. Most homes, especially newer homes, have a much larger vinyl trim typically around the window. It's usually not going to pose any type of privacy issue, but you're going to have some light coming through. I'll take you around to a couple other similar products in our showroom. So over here, and I'm going to come back to this one at the end, but just kind of showing you again, this is a roller shade, different manufacturer, different product, but ultimately still on a roller system. You still have this significant gap. This is just kind of what it is. This is another manufacturer of roller shade. Again, you've got gaps. Anything on a roller system, you're going to experience that with. If you come over here, this is like a sheer type shade. It's kind of a newer rendition of the old Hunter Douglas silhouette. Again, same concept, because you've got a roller, you still have the fabric being significantly narrower. This one here, this is a Norman product, same concept. You have basically the larger gaps on the side when compared to the headrail system. The last thing I will show you is kind of a nice alternative or option if that drives you crazy. There are some products that can be ordered with a light guard on the side. This is a light guard 360 that Norman has put on the market just recently. The light guard is literally on all sides, so it's kind of a track system, and it is only available on roller shades. This is super room darkening. But they also offer just a traditional light guard, which basically is just these side pieces, and they're actually installed after the fact behind the fabric itself. It's just a 90-degree angle of material that we're gonna install for you. Typically, we're gonna color match it to the wall. And that will still, what it does is it allows the fabric to sit in front of that. So it is gonna minimize that gap visually. It's still gonna be there, but we're gonna put something there so that you don't see so much light coming through. And most of our customers have been pretty happy.